Evet arkadaşlar
Has
kanalıma
to
hoş
be one of the death
geldiniz.
briggers Olin talked about.
Bu tuhaf
Fitting
bir
name.
yerde kalmıştık.
I'll never get into that tower unless I destroy that thing first.
Bunlar tamam, bunlar tamam, bunlar tamam, bunlar tamam, bunlar hazırız. Oy, nasıl yapacağız? Ve buraya. Hadi buraya. Nereye gideceğim? Aha. Yok artık değil mi? Yine pekmem herhalde.
Focus. It stopped working. I've disabled his focus. Got someone down over here.
I'll handle it.
Doesn't look good.
Steam's blasting out. I wonder if those are weak points.
This one's dead.
They're giving up.
I suppose it was nothing.
Karan durumunda var da.
Anyone take a look at this corpse?
Ne yapacağımı bilmiyorum. Bir bakayım.
Nothing.
Hepsini öldüreyim mi? Sen yanım yok. Buraya gelmedik ya. Arka.
You can see them.
Anyone take a
They
look at
can't
this
see you.
corpse?
Kaybedersin. Nasıl güzel.
Someone just killed one of us.
Looks like I'm clear. Forget about traveling light.
Şimdi bu kaldı burada. Oldu mu? Ne gidiyor? Aha, şey yok.
Can breathe again.
Ne oluyor? O nasıl hakikaten lan? Öbürünü mi gördü, nasıl gördü?
All weapons operational. Time to get it moving and be quick about it. No daydreaming.
Has to be one of the Deathbringers Owen talked about. Fitting name. I'll never get into that tower. Unless I destroy that thing first. You got anything better to do?
Şimdi. Bir adam var.
Someone slaughtered one of us.
Focus. It stopped working. I've disabled his focus. The rest is up to you.
I'll handle it. Steam's blasting out. I wonder if those are weak points.
Anyone take a look at this corpse? Can't have gotten far. Look around. Contact!
Rost always said, patience.
Enerji bulmam lazım da nereden bulacağım?
She went that way.
Hayır. Lan. Orası. Burası başka bir yalan dünya. Çekersem öldürecek beni.
All right.
Yapma. Yani kaçamaz mı ki oradan? Canım az.
All weapons operational. Time to get it moving and be quick about it. No daydreaming. Soon as another death bringer.
Yani birbirine kadar öldüreceksin de. Nereye kadar öldüreceksin?
Has to be one of the Deathbringers Olin talked about. Fitting name. I'll never get into that tower. Unless I destroy that thing first.
Şimdi neredesin?
Who went down?
Focus. It stopped working. I've disabled his focus. The rest is up to you.
I'll handle it. Steam's blasting out. I wonder if those are weak points.
Might have a man down. Dead. We got a killer out there.
Çok yani ya. Yeri çok var da.
Go quickly for you.
Evet. Burada bir adam var. Şurada bir gözü var. Adam var, şurada var, burada var. Bir şurada var. Adam burada var, burada var. Görmezsen alırım seni. Görmezsen alırım seni. nasıl alacağız? Merdiven şimdi de. Burada şu an. Burada var.
So much for being careful.
Görebileyim ya. Geldik mi? Ha. Geldik mi? Gel gel gel.
Here they come. Can't hear anymore.
Evet. Geliyor geliyor.
Hitting that thing really hurt it.
Hayır hayır.
I will teach you to bleed.
Az bir canı kaldı hadi. Yetti mi lan?
No space. Did it. Those things.
Yaptım.
Let's see what you have to say.
Yaptım lan.
What is this?
The entity lives. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Unacceptable.
Neredesin lan? Neredesin?
What the hell was that? Hades? Hey! Mysterious stranger, did you see that? No answer, huh? Figures. Things just keep getting stranger. I need to find a way inside the tower.
Nereye gidiyorum ben? Ya bir yol fethettim ama.
Hold for identiscan.
Ya bir kapatalım.
One of these again.
Evet, sonuna kadar dikkat edin.
Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. Please step inside.
Kapının arkasında ne var? Tabii ki gideceğim. Ne oldu?
Dr. Sobek, you are 355,510 days overdue for your meeting with Mr. Farley. Please proceed to the 35th floor.
Wait. 350,000. That's hundreds of years ago. What's going on?
Devam edelim. Bakayım ne oluyor. Ne oluyor?
A Deathbringer. Or a statue of one, anyway. A machine built to kill. And they honored it?
Welcome to Feral Automated Solutions.
What was this place? What were they doing here?
It was a corporation.
Ne oldu? Diyor.
A group of people not unlike a tribe. And they made machines.
Yeah, go on.
I've uploaded some data files to your focus. They'll help you understand.
The air. There's no smell to it. Not even old death. Another cave-in. But I could get through.
Gideceğiz bakalım ne olacak. Bu yolun nereye götürüyor? Çıkamaz.
Looks like I can climb here.
Çıktı.
Full already.
Tamam. Buradan. Buraya sürtüyorum. Nereye bakıyor? Ne demiyorum. Ne çıkamaz? Nereye? Konuşayım. Neresi? Buraya çıksın. Ha. Ha.
Should have brought a cart.
Şey mi kaçırıyorum dedik mi? Bunların kapıya gitmem lazım. Buradan değil. Bunlardan git. Şuradan gideceğiz.
I'll bet I can use that as a ramp to get back up.
Evet, buradan geldim. Ne? Evet, buradan geçeyim. Ne? Düşme ya. Ben ne güzel, farkında mısın? Güzel bir şey söyledim. Diyor ki şuraya geç. Gittim. Buradan çıktım. Dur bakalım, bu neden var? Anladım. Güzel.
Made it.
Evet, sonunda.
Looks like the way up. What's left of it.
Nereye gidiyorum ben?
Gonna be a long way up. Frozen metal notebook. If plants can find a way to hang on up here, guess I can too.
Burası nerede? Bilmeye gerek yok. Bilmeye gerek yok. Yürü. Çok merak ettim orasını bilmiyorum. Burada şuradan sonra. Şu anda. Evet canım yok. Bundan korkuyorum. Tamam. Neresi olsun? Can ver, can.
Got too much already.
Yapma be, oraya kadar gittim be. Yani canım olur herhalde. Yani canım olur. Ne kadar geldim bilmiyorum ama. Devam olur. Çıkıyoruz vallahi yukarıya. Yani yukarıya. Hayır bakayım ne var ya? Canavarcık bir şey var mı? Manzara bakayım nerede lan? Hiçbir şey gözükmüyor. Ne? Ne yukarı çıktınız? Ne yapacağız? Yavaş. Yavaş yavaş.
A way up. All it takes is a few good handholds.
Yardım
All right,
merkezi yardım.
made it. Wonder what we'll
Gelecek mi
find.
diyorsun yani?
All data has been erased from this device. Do you wish to deploy Alpha privileges to recover purged data?
Oh yes, I believe I do.
A file has been recovered.
Aha bu da.
Elizabeth, good to, it's been years.
Where's your legal team, Ted?
No need. I assume your daddy confirms this.
Sonu mu yaptın?
All
Evet,
right, this
söyleyeyim.
promises to be interesting.
Perhaps we could have lunch brought in. You know, get
I know
reacquainted.
you, Ted. You screwed something up, something big, or you wouldn't have eaten the crow necessary to get me here. So spit it out.
There's a glitch in the chariot line.
Your killer robots?
Peacekeepers, yes, those.
So shut them down.
Obviously, Liz, we would if we could. They're not responding.
Are you telling me a swarm has gone rogue, Ted?
It's worse than that.
Show me the data then. And I'll take that lunch. Alone.
Ya ne diyor?
Ted Faro brought Elizabeth Sobek here, but they hated each other.
Another file has been recovered.
This isn't a glitch. It's a catastrophe.
Fully aware. It's bad.
Bad?
Jesus, Liz.
It's not bad, Ted. It's apocalyptic. You built a line of killer robots
Peacekeepers.
that consume biomass as fuel,
In emergencies.
and you made them capable of self-replication.
Limited, self-manufacture, controlled.
Not anymore. The glitch severed chain of command. The only nation this swarm answers to now is itself.
You think I did?
Everything else is just food. And at the rate it's replicating, Ted, it will strip the Earth bare in 15 months. We're not talking fall of civilization. We're talking extinction.
I get it, Liz. So how do
Ne
I stop it
diyorsun
while
oğlum
it's
siz?
contained?
It's not contained. It can't be.
You know what I mean?
Right. Before the truth kicks out, you mean?
Liz, I will do anything you say.
Hayır.
Keep working it, and whatever you recommend, I'll do.
I'm gonna hold you to that, Ted.
Özür dilerim.
The Faro robots threatened all life on Earth, but somehow she defeated them. The world of the old ones fell, but life went on, or we wouldn't be here.
A final file has been recovered.
Tamam.
Project Zero Dawn.
Ne yapıyorsun?
Jesus, Liz. There has to be another way.
If there were a nicer way to fix your mess, I would have proposed it.
But this? This? When I asked you to find a cure, I didn't expect it to be worse than the disease.
It's not, Ted. It may be grim, but it's our only chance. Now sign the proposal.
Sign it? I can't sign that.
Yes, you can.
That? Liz, I cannot in good conscience sign that.
Faro.
You've got a choice, Ted.
I know.
I am speaking to you from a VTOL en route to U.S. Robot Command. In 15 minutes, I meet with General Harris and the rest of the Joint Chiefs.
What? Are you crazy?
Now your choice is what I tell them. Sign, and I'll tell them the wealthiest corporation on Earth has guaranteed the funds necessary to build Zero Dawn.
Sen ne diyorsun lan?
Exactly as I've designed it. Or don't sign, and I will make sure they and everyone else on this planet knows the real cause of the glitch.
Jesus, Liz. You don't have to threaten me. I'll sign.
Ya.
Look on the bright side, Ted. From here on out, you get to do what you've always been good at. Footing the bill while others get their hands dirty.
God forgive me.
What made her solution so terrible? What did she do to stop the robots?
Executive access detected. Express lift opened.
Zetet mi yardım ediyor?
This doesn't add up. Sobek couldn't have been my mother. She lived ages ago. All this searching, and I'm still no closer.
That's your reaction to everything you've just learned? To whine like a spoiled child?
You should really try talking that way to me face to face.
As you wish.
Ha.
Do you really have no idea how monumental are the discoveries you just made, Aloy? I expected more of you.
So, you have a face. Got a name to go with it?
Of all the questions you could ask right now, that's the one you choose. I've spent decades searching the ruins of the old ones, trying to solve the mystery of what happened to them. For years, I've suspected that Faro robots destroyed their civilization, but I could never confirm it. And in minutes, you uncover more ancient knowledge than I have in a lifetime. And what you want to know is my name? Silence. That's my name.
Silence.
Now, why don't you try asking another question? Something less trivial.
You have no idea what I've been through. How hard it's been. My whole life, I grew up not knowing who I am or where I came from, and then come the Eclipse trying to kill me just because I look like this Elizabeth Sobek woman.
And they killed the man who raised you and you found in the mountain as a baby. I already know this through your focus.
The point is, every time I take a step forward, the answers slip farther from my grasp. You just don't understand.
It's not that I don't understand, Aloy. It's that I don't care. If the answers keep slipping away every step you take, then you best start running to catch up. Maybe then you'll realize just how big your problems really are.
What exactly are you talking about?
You've chased a personal riddle into a crowd of larger mysteries. The common thread is your connection to Elizabeth Sobek.
But what is that connection? She couldn't have been my mother if she lived centuries ago.
We don't know the connection yet. The only way to find out is to keep going, to keep making discoveries. Thanks to you, we've only just now learned that Pharaoh robots once threatened to end life on Earth.
But it didn't happen. The Old One's civilization was destroyed, but life was saved.
Obviously. So, what did Elizabeth do? How did she stop the robots before all was lost?
What was Project Zero Dawn?
Exactly the question. Now, are you ready to go get the answer?
Of course I am.
Then why are you still standing here?
Not so fast, Silence. You've got some explaining to do.
I've told you quite enough. If you still got questions, be quick about it and stop wasting my time.
Pharaoh robots.
Is there any chance that Elizabeth Sobek could still be alive somehow?
It's highly unlikely, but not impossible. Some of the ancient data I've recovered includes mentions of life extension techniques. Pharmaceuticals, mostly, an ancient word for medicine. But some were still trying to perfect ways of freezing and unfreezing people.
Freezing and unfreezing people?
Cryogenics, they called it. But there were problems with it. Given Elizabeth's technological acumen, I can't definitively rule out that she found a way to make herself immortal. But this is speculation. Wasting time. Now, if that's enough talking, be on your way.
Oh no. I'm just getting started. You've been getting a free ride on my focus, risking nothing while I risk everything. All I have to do is take this thing off my head, and you'll be blind, deaf, and dumb. So quit complaining and answer my questions.
Very well. Proceed.
Öyle bir sorduk. Hades kimmiş?
So far as I can tell, the Eclipse are just following orders. It's Hades who wants me dead. Who is he?
I don't know.
Ben de
The
bilmiyorum.
Eclipse describe him as a buried shadow, some kind of devil.
That thing that spoke to me outside, that made that focus explode. That was Hades. It didn't seem like a person or a machine. More like a phantom. With a terrible voice.
All that's certain is that he wants you dead.
Because of my connection to Elizabeth. Has to be.
Hades is using the Eclipse to resurrect Pharaoh robots.
But if Elizabeth found a way to stop them centuries ago, if she made special weapons, maybe Hades is worried I'll do the same thing.
In some of the ancient data I've recovered, there are hints of so-called super weapons being developed. Maybe to stop the robots, The civilization of the old ones had to destroy itself.
You said you've known for some time that Faro war machines destroyed the civilization of the old ones.
The evidence pointed that way. But until now, I never knew the full scope of their danger. That they could process organic matter into fuel, or that the Horus class could manufacture more robots. Like a cauldron on legs.
But the robots we've seen so far, the Corruptors and Deathbringers, they don't do those things.
Not yet, anyway. So far, we haven't encountered any that are undamaged. At full power, who knows what they're capable of?
Ne kaldı?
You've been using my focus to spy on me. How's that possible?
Every focus emits a signal, a voice, that only other focuses can hear. I know how to string those voices together, how to make them talk to each other, to communicate, even over vast distances.
How do you learn to do that?
Years of study and experimentation. In principle, it's not so different from how you override machines. I override focuses.
And you can spy through other Eclipse's focuses too.
Usually. All I'll say is that overriding the connections is complicated.
Who are you, Silence? And what are your intentions?
You really need to make this personal? I'm a lone wanderer who left his tribe behind a long time ago. An explorer of forbidden places, a searcher of lost knowledge. Exactly as I said.
Why do you know so much about the Eclipse?
I happen to know a lot about a lot of things. If what you're really asking is whether I work for the Eclipse or anyone else, I don't. I am nothing if not independent.
Elizabeth told Ted Faro she was headed for a place called U.S. Robot Command to tell people about Zero Dawn.
The place still exists as a ruin. The Asaram call it the Grave Horde.